Hello students, welcome back. I hope you are safe, healthy, strong. It is Mr. Karan again. So this video today will be for grade 6. For today's video I have selected the topic that is chapter 9, expressions and equations. Right. As you can see the topic I have written here. Now, what actually do we mean by expressions and equation? What is an equation? To make it more simple and easy for you to understand is, an equation is where it contains numbers and letters, but it also has an equal sign. Okay, it contains numbers and letters. At the same time, there is also an equal sign. Example, just an example. 3x plus 2 equals to 8 is an equation. This is an equation, okay? Q-U-A-T-I-O-N. It's an equation. What is an expression? An expression also contains numbers and letters, but it does not contain an equal sign. Example, 3x plus 2, it's an expression. I hope you are clear with this. Okay, this is the most simple way that I could make it clear for you to understand. So the difference between equation and expression is, like in equation it contains letters and numbers followed by an equal sign, whereas in an expression it contains numbers and letters, but it does not contain an equal sign. I hope you understood it. So let's begin with. So first let's start with exercise 9.1. So remember one thing, I will not be doing all the sums. You may if you want to follow up, you may follow up in the PPT that is being uploaded. In the PPT you will see that I have done the sums as well. So select a few questions I'll be doing here in order to clarify your doubt if any arises. Okay, from exercise 9.1. Question number 2. Question number 1, please, you can try it. It is very simple. Question number 2. From question number 2, I'll start from question number 2. Question number 2, we can see there are plenty of questions, but I will just be doing 2. I'll just do 2. That must be enough, right? From question number 2, let me do question number B. Okay, 2y plus 4y, and let me do L, that is 8k minus 5k minus 2k. Okay, the question is simplify each of these. Simplify means we'll try to make it as simple and short as possible. Okay, so when you look in this question number B, 2y plus 4y, you can see that there are two terms. One is 2y, the other one is 4y, and they are separated by addition, right? And when we also see, we can see that both are like terms. Like terms means that they have the same variables. Okay, irrespective of the coefficient, they have the same variables, right? So in this case, when it comes to like term, it becomes very easy. So forget about the letters. Since they are like terms, forget about the letters. Now let's concentrate only on the numbers. 2 plus 4. 2 plus 4 gives us 6. Since it's a like term, 1. So that's it. That's the answer. In the same manner here also. 8k minus 5k minus 2k. We can see all the three terms are like terms, right? So from 8, 5 is gone. How much do we get? How much remains? 3 minus 2k. From 3, 2 is gone. What remains? 1. So that is your answer. Okay? And question number 3. Question number 3, I'll do A, and B, please try it home. You can see it's a pyramid here. Please don't mind my drawing because I'm very good going. So I'm just kidding. So kindly bear with me. Okay. So here it goes. Here it goes. Okay. We have a 6x. Here we have 3x, 5x, and x. So the question here is, in an algebraic pyramid, you find the expression in each block by adding the expressions in the two blocks below it. Copy and complete these pyramids. So it says that like the answer for each block will be the sum of the two blocks given below. Right? As you can see here, 5x plus 2x gives us 6x, right? In the same manner, 3x plus 5x will give us 8x, right? Clear? So this is the pyramid block, and then there are two blocks beneath. So that means the answer will be 8 and 6. That is 14x. Now that's your answer. Clear? Once again, it says that the answer for each pyramid block is the sum of the two blocks below it. There is here 5x and x. So when we add these two together, it becomes 6x. Same way, 3x and 5x. When we add these two together, we get 8x. Right? So 8x and 6x. When we add these two together, we get the value as 14x. So that should do. Question number B is for you to practice. Now question number 4. Let's move on to question number 4. In question number, you can see there are quite a lot of questions here. So let me just do one or two sums. Maybe I will do I'll do D, that is 7h plus 8g plus 2h plus g. That's one. And let me first clear it off. For D, let me do I, that is 9k plus 5f minus 3k minus 2f. Okay, let's begin. In question D, simplify these expressions by collecting the like terms. Now we can see in question number D, there is 7h, 8g, 2h, and g. Now, in question number D, you can see there are two letters. That is, one is H, the other one is G. Right? We are asked to simplify by bringing the like terms together. What are the like terms here first? You can see. Let's go alphabetical wise. Okay. After G comes H, right? So let's collect G first. We have 8G here and then 1G. So let's put it together. 8G and G. After G comes H, right? So we have here plus 7H plus 2H. Clear? Right? So 8G plus 1G, there is both are like terms. So 8 plus 1 gives us 9G. And here 7 and 2 gives us 9H. That's it. Right? In the same way, here you can see we have here K and F. K and F. Right? So first comes F. So let's bring the F together first, okay? So 5F minus 2F followed by 9K minus 3K. See, both 5F and 2F are like terms because they have the same variables, right? So 5 minus 2 gives us 3F. Same way, 9 minus 3 gives us 6K. I hope you are clear with this, right? Thank you. Now let's move on to question number 5. Do not worry, here there are only two sums, but in the PPT you can see I have done few sums there also. Okay. Now let's move on to question number 5. Write each expression in its simplest form, right? Question number 5. From question number 5, let me do C. Let me do C. That is 4BB plus 2BV plus 6AD minus 4D. So here we can see the question is 4BB plus 2BB plus 6AD minus 4D. First of all, let's arrange the letters properly. Okay, so I can do 4BV plus 2BV because B comes first, right? Alphabetical wise, plus 6AD minus 4AD. Alright. Now let's bring the like terms together. That is, first let's bring these two together because A and D comes first, B and B comes later. 6AD minus 4AD plus 4BV plus 2BV. So what are like terms? From 6, 4 gone. So 2 remains, 2AD. From here, plus 4 plus 2 gives us 6BV. Alright? And let me do another one more sum. I will do F. Number F, that is 6A plus 7AC minus 2A plus AC. You can see there are like terms here, 6A, 2A, 7AC and AC, right? So let's bring it together, the like terms, 6A minus 2A plus 7AC plus AC. From 6, 2 gone gives us 4A, 7, 1 gets added here, becomes, we get us 8AC. I hope you understood it. See, it's very simple. The first thing that you need to do is bring the collect the like terms together. In a sense, like bring all the like terms together, and if possible, try to arrange it alphabetical or in an alphabetical order. Why? Because it becomes easier for us to also understand, right? Okay, and that's it for question number for exercise 9.1. Let's move on to 9.2. Exercise 9.2. Right? 9.2. From question number 1, let me do two sums. That is, from one is C, 4W plus 2, and let me do P, 9, 3 minus Q. Okay? Now, the question here is expand the brackets. Expand the brackets. How do we expand it? Now, let's remove. So on removing the bracket, what do we get? 4 gets multiplied with W, as well as it gets multiplied with 2 as well, right? That means 4 into W gives us 4W. We have here plus 4 into 2 gives us 8. Now that's the answer, right? In the same manner here, 9 gets multiplied with 3 and 9 gets also multiplied with Q. So when you remove the bracket, we see 9 3 times gives us 27 minus 9Q times gives us 9Q. That's easy. All you have to do is just expand it and then multiply and remove the bracket. Okay. Now from question number 2, we can say there are quite a lot of questions here. Let me do two sums from question number 2. That is number F, 4 2C minus 3 and P, 2 bracket 13 minus 4Q, right? So the question here is multiply out the brackets. So let's multiply out the brackets. The same method, the same way, let's do it. 4 gets multiplied with 2C, 4 also gets multiplied with 3. The same way here, 2 gets multiplied with 13. The same way, 2 also gets multiplied with 4. So 4 into 2C gives us 8C minus 4 3 times gives us 12. Same manner, 13 times gives us 26 minus 2 4 times gives us 8Q. That's all for 9.2. Let's move on to the last one. There is 9.3. Don't worry if you might think that there are very few sums. You can follow up the PPT. In the PPT, you will come across sums again. So, which I hope, I am sure, will help you to understand more better. So let's move on to exercise 9.3. From question number 1, let me do 3 sums from question number 1. Okay, first let me do B, that is x plus 3 equals to 6. Let me do for K, 7x equals to 70. Let me do P, that is x, let me do O, x upon 7 equals to 3. So the question, you will solve each of these equation and check your answers. We are asked to solve the equation, also we are asked to check, right? So let's start. You can see the equation here, x plus 3 equals to 6, right? So usually what we do is like we keep the variables in the left hand side. So let's follow the same method. X equals to 6 plus 3. If we shift it to the right hand side, we get as minus 3. Correct? So it gives us x equals to 6 minus 3 is 3. Correct? Now we are asked to check. How do we do checking? You can see here x plus 3 equals to 6. You can see x plus 3 is the left hand side. If you can see, x plus 3 is on the left hand side and 6 is on the right hand side. So let's take the left hand side, LHS, that is x plus 3, right? So what is the value of x that we got here? The value of x we got here is 3, correct? So in place of x, I can write 3, right? So 3 plus 3 gives us 6, which is equal to the right hand side. Okay? Now in the same manner, let's move on to question number K. 7x equals to 70. So what I will do here is 7x equals to 70 implies x equals to 70 divided by 7. X equals to 70 divided by 7, which can be divided, so we get the value of x as 10. Right? So now let's do the checking. So for checking, I'll take the left hand side, that is LHS, which is 7x. So we know we have got the value of x as 10, so let's put the value of x, that is 7 into 10 gives us 70, which is equal to the right hand side. Correct? Now, this is question number O. As you can see here, x divided by 7 equals to 3. So what we do here is like we do cross multiply, right? Let's cross multiply this. X into 1 gives us x, 7 into 3 gives us 21, right? It's very short. When you cross multiply, we get the value of x as 21. Now, there is nothing much to do. Let's do a checking. That is, x by 7 equals, the value of x is 21 divided by 7, which gives us 3, is equal to the right hand side. Clear? So that's for question number 1. I have done 3 sums. Now for question number 2, I'll do only 1 sum for question number 2, that is number D. From question number 2, I'll do 1 sum, that is D. It's given here 25 equals to y minus 3. Let's read the question. Daita uses this method to solve an equation when a known is on the right hand side of the equation. Use Daitia's method to solve this equation. So when you open your textbook to page number 101, you can see that the method used by Daitia is given on the right hand side. So the question here for us is to follow the same method as Daitia's and then try to find the answer. So how Daitia has done is like she has, rather than keeping the numbers on the left hand side, she has transposed it to the to the right hand side. So it's all the same only. That is y minus 3 equals to 25, or 25 equals to y minus 3. It's both the same only, right? So now here y equals to 25 minus 3 to the right hand side becomes plus 3, correct? Becomes 28. And this is the method that Daitya has used to do. Okay, which is rather simple. You will find more sums in the PPT. Please follow the same thing. It will be of great help to you. Now moving on to question number 3. Solve each of these equations and check your answers. Let me do two sums here. That is number B, 4a plus 1 equals to 17. Okay. As we know, variables we keep on the left hand side and the numbers we transpose it to the right hand side, right? So 4a equals to 17. This plus 1, when we transpose it to the right hand side, becomes negative of 1, that is minus 1, correct? So here we get 4a, 17 minus 1 gives us 16, correct? So a, the value of a will be 16 upon 4, which is in the same table that can be divided. 4 times gives us 16. So a is equals to 4. Now the condition here says and check your answers. You can use any of the points here. Okay, like basically what we do is we take the left hand side and then we take the right hand side. So you can use that same method. So checking. Let's take the left hand side. That is 4a plus 1. So now the value of a we have as 4. So all we need to do is put the value of a, that is 4 plus 1 gives 16 plus 1, 17, which is equal to the right hand side. Correct? I hope there is no confusion. Let me do one more sum. That is number D. That is 2a minus a equals to 4. Same way, 2a equals to 4 minus 8 to the other side becomes plus 8, implies 2a equals to 12. Implies a equals to 12 divided by 2. The value of a we get as 6. Now let's do the checking. C-H-E-C-K-I checking. 2a minus 8. 2, the value of a we got as 6 minus 8. 2 6 times gives us 12 minus 8. We get answer as 4, which is equal to the right hand side. Right? Two sums I have done. And okay, let me do one more sum for you. Number G. Number G, it's b by 3 minus 2 equals to 2. It's very simple. Nothing much to do here. We can see b by 3 equals to 2. This minus 2, while transposing it to the right hand side, becomes plus 2, right? Plus 2, correct? So, gives us b by 3 equals to 2 plus 2, we get as 4, correct? So here we get the value of b as 3 into 4, 12. Now checking again. So, checking. Let's put it here in the left hand side. That is b by 3 minus 2. So the value of b is as 12 by 3 minus 2. 3 and 12 can be cancelled. 4. 4 minus 2 equals to 2. Equals to RHS. That's all for now for this video. That is for expression and equations. My dear students, please make sure that you try. I insist that you spend more time, and please make sure if you have any doubts, please click. You can WhatsApp me, or you can WhatsApp Sir John, the concerned subject matters. That is either me or Sir John. All you have to do is you keep on practicing. If you have any doubt, and like if you feel like you are stuck somewhere and that you could not understand, that you did not understand, you don't have to panic. Just click the question and then you send it to us. We'll try to solve it and then we will send you back. And even still, if doubt not persists, then feel free to call us. We'll try to help you and then extend our help to the best as possible. Stay safe, stay strong, stay healthy, and God bless you.